Welcome to the channel. I have another boot review for you, and this one is Cody James. So welcome to the Cody James Boot Barn square toe review. Finally, I got me a pair of Cody James in the house, in the building, and I am going to give it a once over. And I went and picked up this for you guys, for the YouTube community, and everybody else, wherever else this is going to be posted, for you guys to kind of figure it out. What is it? What is it about these boots that are so great? You know, I've gotten some requests to say, hey, what about a pair of Cody James? So I definitely wanted to check them out. I know that every time I go to the boot barn, I'm looking at, there's two boots that resemble each other, that resemble the technology, and are around the same price point, and that is Cody James and Ariat. And so the Ariat boots that I see there, I see a kind of a mirror of in the Cody James. And as you can see here, this is the rubber sole and heel, just like an Ariat boot. This is the nice, what I call rough, matte finish leather. It's not the shiny type of leather. It can be. All you have to do is just put a little bit of mink oil, and this guy is shiny. It'll be dark. But this is what's been the style lately, and I personally, that's why I picked these up. I personally like this color, this matte color style of boot, because it's just more relaxed. So I can go out with a pair of blue jeans, no problem, and I can wear a t-shirt with this, and I'm good. So yeah, this is the Cody James square toe boot review, because I don't have any name for these guys. So let's get into it. Well, as you can see, it's pretty no frills. I purchased these at the boot barn today, and I wanted to get them in for review. And I have to be 100% honest with you guys. I didn't buy these online because there's not much that you can buy online unless you go to the boot barn website. And this is not a bash on the boot barn per se, simply because everything else about boot barn I really love. Like I said, I love their hats. It's a Cody James hat. I love the selection of the belts. I love the selection of the boots. But because I buy most of my boots online, I usually go through Amazon, because as I've said before in other reviews, I just love the safety of Amazon. That's why most of us shop on Amazon. You could see it, you know what you're looking at, you can order it, and if you get it in and you don't like it, or for whatever reason, Amazon has a no frills return policy. Just return it, no problem. Take it to your local, whatever it is. I take mine to Kohl's. And, you know, you always get it in a box. You get them brand new. This was a different experience. You get what you get. I think this was the only model on the floor like this. I wanted to get one with a sole and a heel like this. I didn't want to get a leather sole and a leather heel. I wanted something that was equal to Ariat. So when I say it's underwhelming, is because, like I said, it's the only one that they had on the floor. I'm seeing scratches and everything else on the boots because they were handled. And then as I picked up this one, literally just right now as I was talking about it, there's literally glue going up the side of the boot. And I'll show that to you in the close-ups. But there's glue also on the heel. And I just thought, wow, those are blemishes that should not be there, especially. So I got these for $150 at the boot barn. And as you know, or you may not know, on my channel, I pride myself on finding good deals on good name brand boots. And also I review some of the cheaper boots like Amazon IUV boots and other boots that are like cheap from China. These are good boots. So are Justins and Tony Lamas and all that other. So I have two pairs of Justins that I purchased. I already made a review on them. You can check them out on my channel. And I believe that they're equivalent to this. Absolutely equivalent to this. I got those for $69. I found those for $69, and they match this in every way. It's got the rubber sole and heel. It's got the synthetic innards, and that's what this has. You can't see it, but we'll go to the close-up. Those innards are completely synthetic, just like the Justins, top to bottom. See if we can get this out here. And just like the Justin Chet Stampedes that I have, if you watch any of my other reviews, that was weak. that was so lightweight and weak. I usually do that with the Ariats that I have, and the Ariats, they fall and they plop. This is light. I mean, this is to put in there to say, hey, at least I did it, right? This is not to say we're going to try to provide some comfort here for you. This is to say, hey, there's something in there. At least you're not getting a flat bed. If I can get these boots for $69, $70, maybe even $80, I think I'd be very, very, very happy, because in my opinion, what I'm paying for is this outward leather right here. I'm paying for the fact that it is a cowboy boot, and I'm paying for this durable rubber sole and heel. And you're getting a shank in there as well. Now, I don't know if it's a plastic shank or if it's a metal shank. The fact that it's a shank works in this boot construction. And this is leather. No intoxicating leather smell. I'm sorry. Like, I really got to get close, and it doesn't have that intoxicating leather. It's a different type of smell. It's not bad in any way, but nothing in the inside. Watch my Quero review, and you'll know what I'm talking about if it's out yet. With a boot like this, I would purchase it, and then I would have purchased something like this, and I would put it in there. Like that's getting replaced, because it's just way too thin. It's, like I said, it's there just to say I did it. You have one in there. There is an insole, so leave me alone. If you're going into Boot Barn and you've never purchased a boot, okay, $150. It's gonna be some of the bottom of the barrel prices that are not on sale or on clearance. Now, this is not on sale, wasn't on clearance. This is the price it goes for. Does it have nice things? Absolutely. I love the color that it comes in. And I have another pair of Justins that are this exact color. And I also got those for cheap. So I love this color. I love the toe bug. The toe bug is really nice. I like the design on that. I like the shaft design. I like the fact on these ones that they're all the same color. The Quero boots, that's one of the things I love about these Quero boots here, is that they're all the same color. Now this boot is, I would say, 3 times the boot that this is here. Has that intoxicating leather smell. It's leather everywhere. Leather sole, leather heel, leather on the outside, leather on the inside. Everywhere is leather. Just leather everywhere. This is constructed better. And this cost me, now this one I did get on sale. This cost me $89. And you're seeing the disparity here. You can catch that review on another video. All lemonwood pegs, by the way. But I didn't want leather on this one. I wanted a rubber sole to compare it. And these are comparable to my other boots that I have. And for that reason, I'm definitely not going to keep these. I will take them back. I wanted to get them in for review, wanted to get them on foot. But just my experience to this point is very underwhelming. And I really feel like my $150 at this point can be used better, getting better boots. So that's the reason why I make these reviews, because a lot of folks will go into the Boot Barn and go, I want the Ariat, because the Ariat is the name that everybody knows when it comes to boots. And even if you don't know boots and you're just like Googling it to get into it, guess what's the name that's going to pop up? Ariat. And so as you're looking at Ariat and you're seeing these things, it's easy to go, okay, I'm going to go to the Boot Barn, pick one up, and then you see a boot like this that's right next to it and is maybe $10, $15 cheaper, maybe even up to $40 cheaper, because that's what Cody James is when it comes to the boots. They're a little bit cheaper. So take, for instance, this is a Cody James hat. And I know that this is going to be cheaper than if I got an American hat or a Resistol or a Rodeo King hat. Those are all some of the top brands. And so, yeah, Cody James, base bottom of the barrel hat's going to be cheaper than Americans or Resistol's base bottom of the barrel hat. Rodeo King, all of these guys are the best brands of hats, so they're going to have a little bit higher. Ariat is the name to be, right? It's the name to be, it's the name to beat, and yet this is going to come right under it. And so this is undercutting it a little bit. I think that, like, the feel and everything, this is equivalent to many of the Ariats that are out there. In that sense, I'm kind of underwhelmed. I am a little bit underwhelmed. If you've purchased Cody James boots, this is not a shot at you to say that these boots are no good, they're rubbish, they're garbage, they're trash. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying in comparison to the other boots that are out there, the Cody James boot falls below the line. Like I said, if I'm gonna pay $150 for this, when I got another boot that's just like it and I got it for $69, it's a reputable brand like Justin, I'm gonna go for the Justin. I'm gonna go for the more reputable brand. Now, if it's like I'm in a pinch, I wanna buy a pair of boots and I need them today, I'm not gonna wait. This is where this boot shines, because it is a little bit cheaper than the Ariat. You need it for something right now today. You plan on keeping them, whatever it is. Hey, I got invited to a rodeo today. I want boots. Whatever. I destroyed my pair of boots. I need a quick pair of boots before work. Cody James, nothing wrong with it whatsoever. But to sum it all up, as I buy lots of boots, I know that I have avenues where I can purchase something of equal or better value for less money, or if it's going to be equal money, I know I can get something that's definitely better value, or higher, so on. So the web opens that up to you. This, maybe you get it like that when you order on bootbarn.com, but I went to the local store and this is what I got. All right, so that's enough about this. Let's go to the on-foot portion and check that out. All right, this is the on-foot portion for the Cody James. Take a look at these. I have these jeans on, and I just already had the jeans on, and I'm like, this is a perfect combination for this color of boot. Fantastic looking. This I gotta say, these look good on feet. And as I'm trying them on, this 13D fits like a 13EE, or at least a 13E. It's kind of a split between the two because it's not super wide, but usually a 13D, especially in an Ariat, is gonna be squeezing the edges of my feet around the middle. And that's not happening here with this Cody James. So it's not a direct knockoff, I'll tell you that much. These feel pretty good on feet. Of course, those insoles are not helping me at all. These insoles are hard. So like I said, I would purchase an outside insole and put that in there, and that would actually change how this thing fits. But as it stands, straight from the store, it looks good. It looks good. My feet would definitely have to acclimate because, they hurt. Or they will hurt. They don't hurt right now, but it's hard. So you give it a couple of hours standing and walking in these things, and my feet definitely will be hurting on the bottom. So, but they do look really good. The thing I love about square toes like these, and not all square toes are equal, wide square toes, is that they narrow in the front. Take a look at that silhouette there. That was uncomfortable. But you'll see that they narrow in the front. I really like this color. I feel like I call it like a wheat color, kind of like the wheat boots, Timberlands and stuff like that. They're not as wheat or as yellow, but I really like this contrast. You also got to watch out if your pants are new. They have a tendency to stain lighter colored boots. That is my review of these Cody James boots. I like them. I like the way they look. They are good quality, but for the price, I could have got something better. And most definitely, I can get something else much like this for much cheaper. So that's my review. That's my opinion. Take it or leave it. But I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks.